Winter is here. We're all snuggled up. Because it's freezing outside.
You're a bit warmer than I am.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Because we're going to discuss the best winter spots in Japan that you need to visit. So let's get right into it, starting with skiing.
I'm not a super big winter sports person, but I'll give it a go. You love skiing, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Where have you been to?
I've been to Niigata. I've been there twice for snow sports. The first time I fell down the hill. Second time I didn't fall over that much.
I saw you the second time.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Nice facilities, easy to get to from Tokyo. I think it's like probably closer than Hokkaido maybe.
Niigata?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get a Shinkansen, bullet train. You're there within 2 hours, literally.
Yeah.
That's the appeal of it. Because there are so many places you can go skiing. All of the Aussies go to a few spots. We've got Niseko, we've got Hakuba, we have Nozawa Onsen. They are 3 Aussie dominated
Literally.
towns. But I have been to all of them except for Hakuba, but I highly recommend any of them because number one, they have amazing powder snow. They have lots of runs, but then they also have like good village atmosphere. Like if you want to do like après ski, you know, go to the clubs and like have nice dining experiences. And then also English friendly. So I highly recommend it.
I went to Niseko in the summer with Sarah, so I didn't get to experience it in the winter, but it was very English friendly, very Aussie friendly specifically. And it was just a really nice vibe there, really, really cool. And a beautiful mountain as well, Mount Yorte that you can see. So yeah, I really liked Niseko as well.
Just make sure you have a lot of money because those like foreign-based resorts, they are expensive. Like I went to Niseko luckily during the pandemic, so all the prices were a lot lower, but they're like cha-ching.
I feel like Niigata would be cheaper.
Yes.
Much cheaper than going to like Niseko or Hakuba maybe.
Exactly. So if you want a skiing experience like outside of the foreign areas, you're going to pay a lot less and it might not be as crowded, but then you won't have as much English-friendly options.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's like skiing.
Yeah.
There's so much more to do in Japan.
The next thing I like about winter, especially, is onsen. Huge onsen fan. So you can do onsen when you're in those towns that do skiing and everything, but there are places specifically for onsen really. I've been to Ginzan Onsen. I only went in the summer. You're supposed to go in the winter. I know.
You're doing it wrong.
I've done it all wrong.
Do you even live here?
I know, what am I doing? Ginzan Onsen is really beautiful, just so picturesque. But when you go to these onsen towns, especially it's like something onsen in the name, I would say stay at the hotels there. That's where you get the onsen. A lot of them don't have really good like public onsens. It's all about going there, staying in a nice hotel and using the onsen facilities.
I have also been to Ginzan Onsen in the peak of winter.
Wow.
It is like, if you need a description, it is a Ghibli town. But, you know, like you said, stay at a hotel because I went there on a day trip. I took the JR pass, I traveled out there. It turns out none of them were Higaeri Onsen, which means like day trip onsen. So you don't need to stay at the actual like ryokan hotel establishment.
Because you think in the names, Ginzan Onsen, or there's like Yuzawa Onsen and everything, but it's like
you got to stay at the.
You have to stay at the hotels to be able to use Don't do what Sarah did.
I've done that so many times, but also if you go to one of these towns, the great thing about staying at the hotel is you get like the whole yukata kimono to like walk around the village and like get all your cool like photos and just experience it and go onsen hopping because that's a whole thing.
Yeah, so I got the hotel that I stayed in summer in Ginzan Onsen. In the evening, you get dressed up in yukata and they drive you down to the area. Yeah. Because ours was a little bit up in the mountains. There's a little shuttle. They're like, all right, go have fun for an hour.
Oh, that's cute.
There's a little like ashiyu, so where you put your legs in and you just walk around, enjoy everything, and then go back in the bus, back to the hotel.
That's so good.
And have really nice onsen. So.
And then some of them have private onsens in your room. So if you have the extra budget.
Make sure you have money.
Number one, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the yen is pretty weak right now, so come on down. Another place I'd recommend for onsen and that kind of experience would be Hakone. But there's really good onsen, really good hotels, and lots of things to do. There's Owakudani. Owakudani. So lots of sulfur coming up, and there's
lots of sulfur
in the valley, and then you get the egg, and you eat the egg. You go on the cable car, and there's a pirate ship.
It's a very winter location. The summer would be beautiful, but I think it just like.
Yeah.
It's good in the winter. Back to onsen resorts though, there are a lot of towns throughout the whole country as well that like there's Ginza Onsen, there's Nozawa Onsen, there's also Kinosaki Onsen. And also we just went to Kobe and there's one called Arima Onsen. So there's a lot of like hidden ones that you might not have realized because everyone goes to like the main ones. There's one more onsen I really want to recommend. It's Kotatsu Onsen.
Oh, I've never been to Kotatsu.
It's awesome. So it's in Gunma Prefecture, which is only like a short train ride out of Tokyo. Highly recommend it.
That's nice.
And then you can also see this traditional like onsen procedure where they're like I didn't actually
is
see
that-
it. They
is that the-
throw it up and down with the...
Is that the paddles?
Yes!
I know that.
Yeah, so that's a whole experience that you can go see.
Illumination.
Pika, pika, pika.
Japanese illumination. In the wintertime, it's perfect time. I always thought it was Christmas lights. I was like, oh, everybody loves Christmas lights here. It's not really about Christmas. It's about winter illumination. So yeah, lots of places, especially if you're in Tokyo, you can go to heaps of different spots where they cover the trees in lights. They have all these different things going on. Tokyo Dome has a good illumination. Roppongi, Omotesando, they have the whole street is going to be, all the trees are going to be lit up.
Tokyo Station.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because it's about to start.
Yeah.
The only
Today.
Today is December 1st.
Today is starting today.
But winter, there's nothing to look forward to except for illuminations and snow.
Speak for yourself. I love winter.
Yeah, well, I'm a summer baby.
Oh, summer baby.
Another thing, if you're here during December, it's not Japanese per se, but we went to a Christmas market in Tokyo last year.
We did.
And they're German, my heritage.
Your heritage.
All the way here in Germany.
We're
in Japan. I just wish I was back in Germany where they're way better, but there's still an option. Japan has its own twist on it. You see J-pop idols performing there.
Yeah.
You see dressed up dogs.
We had yam. Well, we didn't have it, but I saw there was Korean fried chicken.
That's the traditional German dish.
Yeah, it's a Japanese take on a German Christmas, and it's interesting, and it's fun.
It's crowded though.
It's crowded.
And you gotta reserve, but I do recommend the experience because it's wild.
If you go to the Yokohama one at the Red Brick House, Akarenga, they have lots of people bring their dogs.
It's very cute.
Lots of dogs.
Very cute Shiba dressed in Santa outfit. I need to meet that Shiba again.
Let's go back.
Another thing that you might encounter, because Junigatsu, December, is the tail end of autumn leaf season, you might see some autumn leaf light up still happening.
Yes! Yes!
And in Tokyo, there was one, what's it called? I think you've been to it. Okay, maybe not.
I have been to an autumn leaf light up illumination at a park back in 2014.
Vague. I saw it on...
I went in the park, I was like, this is cool, and I didn't know the name of it or anything.
Rikugien is lit up in Tokyo.
Okay.
And you can also go to like a tea house and have matcha. So that's something I'd recommend if you're here in December.
Speaking of autumn light ups and winter illumination, Kanazawa.
We both love Kanazawa.
Love Kanazawa. There's a lot of snow in Kanazawa.
I do want to see that.
I want to see it in the winter. We saw it just before it became winter, so we didn't get to see it with all the snow. But there's a beautiful garden called Kenrokuen, and yeah, the trees in it are beautiful. Beautiful in autumn, going into winter, but also during winter, the snow is amazing, and yeah, the structures around the trees are really beautiful.
That's on my bucket list. There's actually another place I've been 2 winters in a row, Karuizawa. That is so magical in the winter because they have all these like traditional kind of European style houses, like the wooden houses, and when it snows, it just looks so good. And there's a big onsen there.
I went there just before it became winter one time, a very long time ago, but I saw there were ski slopes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like right at the station, so it's really easy to access, but it's not the best ski resort, but it's a ski resort. If you're a beginner, you're probably fine. Also, I just thought of something that everyone in their life needs to experience.
Oh God, what is it?
Go to a cafe or a house with a Kotatsu.
Oh, Kotatsu!
Yes! Why isn't this a Kotatsu? We're doing it wrong.
My legs are cold.
I know, next time I book a studio, it's gonna be a Kotatsu studio.
Good luck. I hope for the best.
Yeah,
I want that.
I will try and find that.
Yeah.
So if you've never heard of it, it's basically a heated table, and underneath the table, there's like a heater built in. And then you'll put like a blanket over it, and you'll have like a mini seat because it's like a floor table. And you just lie in there and just fall into the table.
Like that. We have cute pictures together under a Kotatsu.
We do.
In Ibaraki.
I don't know if they're cute. They're just like...
They're real. They're natural of us having a good time in the Kotatsu.
I'm so cold. Oh, my hands are always cold.
You are cold.
Yeah, I know.
So cold.
I should put my mittens back on.
Put your mittens back on.
Also, if anyone watched this Shinokubo video, I found my gloves. They were on Amazon and I'm back. I'm back, baby.
She's back.
Now look how good they are. Like I have like...
Oh, wow.
I know, I can use my phone.
Little hole for I don't know why that makes me uncomfortable with your little fingers sticking out like that.
I can swipe on the phone.
Oh.
Yep, so good.
So good. Love that.
One thing we haven't mentioned yet is that... Did I not say that well?
Can you try that again? So it's winter related.
I regret trying to do this.
Is there an animal that comes out?
Yes! And we've talked about what they like.
Monkeys?
Yes!
Oh, like the onsen monkeys.
The snow monkeys in Nagano in Jigokudani.
That's a monkey sound. I don't know what they sound like. Though maybe you're more actually accurate to what those monkeys sound like.
Potentially. But anyhow, that is like my big recommendation.
I was like, is that a bird? I was like, who is that? Wow.
And don't carry food. They love food. They'll take it out of your pocket.
Okay.
There's also really great souvenirs there. They did a great job. And there's a live webcam, so if your family wants to watch you there.
Oh,
my
cute.
My mom's always watching. She's like, Sarah, are you there? I see you.
That's so cute. That's actually really
great. So go check it out. Plus, Nagano is amazing in the winter. There's like the Nakasendo like trail, which is like this traditional post town, and it connected like traditional Edo as well as Kyoto. It was tough. Honestly, Nagano is like my favorite. Maybe after tied with Hokkaido for snow.
Oh, Hokkaido, I will say, I've been to the snow festival, which was really beautiful. Yeah, Sapporo, in Sapporo. Yeah, they had the snow sculptures and then also ice carving. I feel like not many people talk about the ice carving.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, like
did you go early?
No, I went kind of late actually. Some of the snow sculptures were looking a little melty.
Oh no.
There was a bear that was supposed to be like, but
I thought you meant a real bear.
No, like a real bear. That was a fake bear. That was like, but then it melted, so it looked like it was screaming. It was like, and it was on the caption, it was like, hey, let's have fun at work. And he was like,
Speaking of bears, there's a lot of bear sightings these days in the colder months because all the food's not there and the bears are meant to be hibernating.
Yeah.
So carry a bell if you go to any like outdoor local areas. Even Akita, they're just popping up everywhere.
Lots of bears around.
Yeah. One thing I'll never understand is the hype for soft serve ice creams in winter in Japan. What is that?
That is true.
It is so cold already and everyone's like, soft cream.
There's something about it though. I remember having a soft cream when I was looking at Mount Fuji and it was like a strawberry soft cream.
It was like a blizzard and
I was like, it's so cold but it tastes so good. It helps me enjoy the flavor more. I feel like in summer I'm like, oh, it's so creamy and heavy. I don't know, there's something about it. I do like certain winter foods though, like soup curry. Love soup curry in the winter.
And that's Hokkaido.
Yeah, yeah, go to Hokkaido, eat winter foods.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
What else is good winter food?
Oden. I like it, but only on occasion. And with specific fillings.
Yeah. I like nabe with curry flavoring, basically. That's the only one I like. Oh, you know what's fun? When they put like fruits inside the onsen.
I thought you were gonna say inside nabe. I was like, girl,
no. But like, have you been in the bath when there's like yuzu and it's like floating along with the rubber ducky? That's
it's for
so
like
cute.
the rubber ducky. I wish there was a rubber ducky. So what I do, I get the oni yuzu, that really big ugly one.
Oh yeah.
And I take a bath with it. Usually it's supposed to be little yuzu, but I take the big one and I hold him under the water.
In there.
And then I let him go and he goes whoosh. I have fun time. It's like my rubber ducky, but it's a big citrus.
That's still fun.
I have fun.
Fruit, like ichigo, which is strawberries, because it says ichi, go. So from ichigatsu to gogatsu.
Yes, there's also really good strawberry picking. Like, even though it's cold, you can go, and the greenhouses are warm inside, and then you put the condensed milk on the strawberry. It's very good. And you do the
Yeah, it's so freaking exciting, especially because like they're not available year round. If they are, they're like crazy expensive or imported, and they're so perfect, and they're in the supermarket and they're like 500 yen, but I will do it. I cry every time. You may raise your hand and speak.
I just got excited. Shogatsu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like all the vibes for shogatsu for New Year's. I like kagami mochi. I like it with the little mikan on top. I think it's so cute.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and also you can go to temples and stuff and you can sometimes see them burning daruma.
Oh, so we saw that once together.
Yeah, that was so cool, right? And they're stabbing the daruma because if you don't, they explode. So they're just, because they're just like sealed shut. So if you put them in fire, the heat's gonna go on the inside and go pow. So they stab the daruma and it looks really violent. But you gotta burn them and it's really cool to see. Going to temples and stuff, doing Hatsumode, the first temple visit of the year. There's gonna be food stalls and stuff.
Yes.
Asakusa has really good food stalls. It'll be busy, but really good.
Yeah, and go to like a local place and there'll still be like food stalls happening. Like you don't have to go to the most famous like tourist spots because there's a lot happening in all the neighborhoods. And you know what's good? I know you agree. That azuki dish, that's a soup. I can't think of the name.
Oshiruko or zenzai. I still don't know the difference between oshiruko and zenzai.
But I had that for the first time at, I think it was Mie like Shrine, which is the most famous place to do the Almighty. I think it's Issei Jingu. And I had it there and I was like, why didn't I not eat this sooner?
So good. You can also get it in a can from the vending machine.
I've done that once. It's actually not that bad. I had that in Karuizawa. I was waiting for the train. It was freezing. And I was like, okay, And it's so warm and it doubles up as like a heat warmer.
Yeah, hot bean soup. But
Hot
if you
bean
get
soup.
it from a restaurant or a cafe or a kitten or wherever, they will usually you can have like toasted mochi in it. And you get like a little chewy mochi and then the red bean soup, and it's very sweet and warm. Sometimes some little salty pickle seaweed on the side.
No, don't need that.
I actually vibe with it sometimes.
No.
And sometimes I'm like, there's too
I
much
tried
for me.
each time and I'm like, nope.
I vibed with it twice.
That's not a great ratio considering I know how many times you've eaten.
Gotta try it each time just in case you vibe with it.
And then if you're here at the end of winter, you can catch the ume, which are looking pretty similar to the sakura. If you've never seen them before, you might like, it's better than no sakura, right?
Yeah, they're less popular than sakura, but they're so beautiful.
Bright pink.
I like the branches more. They're very like gnarled and windy.
Gnarled.
And windy.
But one final thing, I have to throw a Kyoto reference in here.
Kyoto
because
reference.
When it snows, Kyoto is so aesthetic, so damn good. Have you been to Kibune Shrine when it snows? It is like an anime movie. It's so good. Oh my God.
It actually snows in Kyoto way more often than I thought it did.
Last year it just snowed a lot and I couldn't go last year and I was so upset. I know, I was like, every day it snowed. I was like,
Maybe this year it will snow.
yeah, I know. But no, honestly, like cities that don't have snow, like Kyoto and Tokyo, when it does, it's just magical. And the news will go crazy on it and Instagram will explode because everyone's like, what is happening? But then they can't handle the transport. So just also be prepared to just sit still and be where you are.
Yeah, and just enjoy where you are.
Yeah, because you got snow when you went to Kyoto too, like a little bit.
Yeah, it was great. I had such a good time. Yeah.
So we're gonna have a lot of snowy adventures.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
We've already got a trip to Hokkaido planned. Yeah, and Akita. It's with the Tokyo Creative. She doesn't know, but it's happening. I know everything because I am your boss, as some people say.
Thank you, boss. Thank you, my
I'm
boss.
not actually.
She's not my boss. We're equals.
Equals. But yeah, thanks for discussing winter with me.
Very happy to be doing winter activities with you. Come into Japan in winter. It's really great.
And
So
get a
much to
fluffy
do.
coat like this.
Yeah, stay warm. It's colder than you think it will be.
Yeah.
But
Wear layers, get heat tech.
The train seats are heated. It's really good.
Yeah. See you guys in the next video because we're going to be discussing spring soon.
Yeah.
It's right around the corner.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And bye. Christmas crackers. I wanted to like have confetti, but I don't have
sounded
any.
like you swore.
Beep. Bye.
Bye. Love snow.
A lot of people come to Japan and see snow for the first time.
That's
including
true.
you.
Including me. My nose is very itchy. Fuck.
It wasn't intentional.
Oh, that's great.